All right, I think we're live here. Sitting here in a 4v4. It's taking a little while to get off the ground. I was second in join queue with 4 people on each side. I thought there was no way I was going to get in. And now we're just sitting here waiting for it to fill up, but I'm sure it won't take too long. Oh, there we go. We got, let's just vote to spec here. Just because we've got one on the join queue here, so we should be able to swap them out and get going pretty fast. Now, I was hopeful because we had like 26 OS. I think we had someone over 30 OS when I joined this lobby, and they've kind of cleared out, which is not what I was hoping for. I always hate to like show a 4v4 game and then it's like me 29 OS and then, you know, next highest is 20. And it's like, well, okay, does being able to beat 20 OS mean you're 29 or does it mean you're just over 20? You know, it definitely like, you hope for closer games with less disparate of an OS spread, but at the same time you can only do so much. So here I am playing the lobby that's open. So let's see where everyone chooses to place here. Are we doing a skill-based draft or is this the other kind? Other kinds. There's the random one. There's like, I think there's like a semi-skill. I don't know, man. There's a lot of different options.
Please choose your starting location.
I'm going first. Let's see. Do I want to play the plains or the hill? Maybe I'll just like defer on picking, honestly. I just don't want to be air, to be honest with you. Like, that's my main thing. I'll take this spot. This, slightly selfish of me. The main thing, this plays similar to here, because you're probably both going to end up on the hill. The big difference being that this way, if we get flanked, they have to go through mortals to get to me. So, hopefully I have slightly more time to respond. Yep, that is correct. And I'm not sure if this is air or front. I was thinking for a minute that it's air, but maybe this is an all-front map. I don't actually know. Like, I imagine if you get 2 on each side, then catching a 2v1 on either of those would be a really good outcome. So maybe you're forced into all-front, you know, by that dynamic. But I'm not actually sure. Let's play this out and see.
Battle started.
Oh, and I get music right there. I had that turned off last time I was playing, because if you're making YouTube videos, you have this choice between do you use like the game music or do you dub it over, because you can just get the audio files and like insert them into the video. And if you want to like cut the video, then sometimes it's a little weird and jarring to cut the music too. So I had the music killed for my last game, but I think I'll bring it back for this. The other thing, of course, is if you want to listen to your own music, you obviously can't have the game music playing with that. But anyway, I'm just rambling here. What I'm going to do is, actually, I'm going to go vehicles, because I remember last time I played this map, I was like, well, obviously you have to go bots on the hill. And then I just fucking died to like a tank push. So vehicles do not have as hard of a time as you would think. It's actually a pretty shallow hill. So going tanks here is totally fine. And if you're up against 2 bot players, then you can be like really aggressive. Just claiming space and forcing them to engage when they don't want to. Oh yeah, one thing with vehicles that you see a lot of people neglecting to do, get like 1 minesweeper. And don't be laying mines immediately, but as soon as your energy income feels good, then just get after it. Okay, so speaking of energy income, I should probably scale a little bit before I just build turret down. That's probably too many of those. Maybe just 3, because I'm worried about harass more than anything, right? But there's really only one angle I can get harassed from unless Mortals lets me down. Oh my, second vehicle lab? This must be a ex-StarCraft player or something. Okay, I know what I just said, but I'm gonna... this makes me lose a little bit of trust. Oh boy. 3 Chevs, that's actually surprising. But whatever. I'm not gonna be a hater about it.
Aircraft spotted.
Can I edge build? Is it too tall? Okay, they do have air. Hovers? Bro. Okay, so now, I mean, look, not to... Okay, yeah. Not that we're necessarily supposed to have air. I mean, I don't know, actually. I don't know what's optimal here. So I don't mean to, like, sound, you know, snarky or rude when I say we have no air, like I'm laying blame. It's not that at all. It's literally just be advised. I hate saying be advised because I feel like it makes me sound like a military person. You always hear military people saying that, which is sort of the opposite of the vibe I'm going for. But it is just a useful phrase, honestly. It's a really good one. They got that one right. Even a broken clock, right? But let's push up to the front here. Got that radar up now so we know how worried we need to be. I'm going to actually, just for insurance, 1 LLT. We'll go a long way here. And just grab those. I'd love to take, like, that mechs or any other mechs that I can get away with taking. But you never know what's going to be viable in that regard. And I might as well even bring the, oh my. Okay, nope, this is the situation. This is the game we're playing. Mortals is just fucked. I mean, with a build like that, it's shocking. How can you... You got 2 labs, bro. Yeah, and then you ping it, yes. You've wasted all of your metal on building these labs. You're not boosting either of them, so you're not actually building units as fast as you think you are. So you just have a big problem to deal with, and I can only bail you out so much because I've got my own shit to do here. Okay, shurikens. That's very good to know. You gotta worry about those because frontline pushes you can really just lose a front line instantly without realizing it's happening. If shurikens show up and you don't have anti-air in place. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go 1-to-1 split between brutes and lashers because I'm really worried about air at the front line. And I don't want to just rely on static defenses for that. Now, let's see. Getting these up is definitely good. I don't think he has radar to catch them. Oh, this is... Oh, shit. Yeah, you're just fucked. You're just... There's nothing to do for you there. Gonna try to... I guess, yeah. I don't know, man. Oh, no. Okay, green actually doing better than I would have expected. Because the flanking damage buff does... Okay. And then the explosion. Explosion takes them out, I guess. Better than them not getting taken out. Right? But, okay. Now, the nice thing about this, losing control of the ridge, there's only 1 mechs up here. There's obviously also the air one. But for the most part, there's only 1 mechs. 1 mechs that you're likely to contest from the ground anyway. So you're actually not losing money. In this, usually when you give up mid, it's like, oh, there's 5 rich mexes there, now you're going to lose the eco game. Very much not the case here. Oh, fuck, man. Okay, yeah. Mortals, 3 chevrons, 1 for each unit he's built this game. Oh boy. You're not even going to get that done in time, man. You're going to lose all your build power. Okay, so I'm going to be playing 1v2 on the hill, is the situation here. Now, I don't even want him to hit my mines because I'm going to have to rebuild them, and he'll know they're there. But you know what? I'll take it over, letting him into the base. There it is. And that's the utility of those, you know? That's something that a lot of people sleep on, but with vehicles, your ability to, like, be in a lot of places at once is so diminished that it's super important when you can. I'm just gonna take his fucking Nexus, man. If I'm gonna have to carry you, then give me the metal to do it. Like, I mean, not to be rude or anything, but that's just... Someone's gotta take him. Same over here, there's a lot of untaken. And remember radar. Remember radar. Okay, yeah, and my missile trucks here, which I need on auto group 2, do outrange these turrets, so I'm going to force the enemy to repair them, possibly harass me with Rocketeers. Rocketeers on the high ground do get a, I don't think it's technically a range buff, but just the way the ballistics in the game works, they do have a larger effective range. So ordinarily I'd have a very easy time with missile trucks against those, but in this case they're actually firing at surprisingly long effective range. Oh yeah, that's not a radar, but you know what, it's probably good to have. So whatever, I'm not going to nitpick. Beggars can't be choosers, right? But let's see, and now probably enough missile trucks here. I've got 5. I'm going to go into artillery, because those will kill the turrets a lot faster. And then I'm going to be able to push in once the turrets are down, is basically the game plan here. And I don't need to worry about like scaling my eco to T2 or anything like that. There's a lot of situations where if you get boxed in and you can't match the mechs count, then you need to go T2 to... Oh no, oh no. Don't waste units, bro. But if you're going to go in, I'll go with you, because you're taking the turret shots. So I'll see how much damage I can get done here while that's happening. And yeah, I'm going to take a lot of chip damage on my units there, but actually very little like permanent damage, because I can repair that all up. No problem at all. Oh, interesting. Does this work? Yeah, because ordinarily I would shoot over those easily, and it looks like even in this case I can. I was wondering if maybe the fact that I'm shooting from below, that it would have to have a shallower trajectory, would change things, but I guess I'm fine. And now this will actually match my range, so I had to shut that down right away, nip that in the bud. There's a gauntlet up here now, which really sucks for me. What especially sucks is that I can't see its effective firing range. So I'm just going to try to push where that isn't, right? And I'm just going to double down on the pressure on JK here, who also is the lowest OS player, which, that's not why I'm doing this, but it is something that's important to, like, be conscious of while I'm doing this, if that makes sense. And dear God, yeah, man, literally just please, I'm begging you, take them. Can I take this? I probably need to build a turret first. Let's just see if my, is going to dream big over there. Okay, yeah, it's push time. The way I like to do this, take control group 1, put it on auto group 5. I'm saying those are the frontline troops that are going in. And then my auto group continues to work for creating the new front line. So I don't have to overcommit, per se. I don't have to get reinforcements, that is, because often the reinforcements trickle in and do nothing, which is not what you want here at all. Yeah, so this is really good. And this forces them to abandon the turrets, which allows me to move in and kill them very quickly. This is always...
You're overflowing
oh yeah,
metal.
I need to bring my missile trucks with this. I did forget about that, and that's actually very bad, so I'm going to weirdly turn around, just so I can get back into truck range. This probably looks like I'm pulling out. That could not be further from the truth. I'm consolidating. And this is actually how I'm going to maintain the push, if I can maintain it. Oh, and let's set a rally point here. Okay, and that edge build did work, which is actually kind of cool. So let me see how far I can push that. And yeah, okay, red actually has done a good job getting into position here. I don't want to get pinned against this wall, so I gotta pull out now. And I'm going to take these and run them in, basically to distract fire from the artillery. Yeah, this did not go well at all. You can call this a metal donation. It's not clear yet who's going to get the metal. Probably Red will if there's res bots in the area. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this plays out. And now, the good thing, though, is that the gauntlet can't reach me here. So I'm not dead yet. I would love to be able to build that anti-air turret. Maybe even there, if I can. That would be really cool, because that's very close to the fighter screen too, and it's on the likely path for bombers, unless they go along the very edge of the map, which I guess they probably would actually. Anyway, okay. Oh, yep, there's the bombers right now.
You're overflowing
Let's
metal.
ping that.
Radar lost.
And yeah, oh man, I'm just hosed, I think. Okay, they're hitting my mines for the most part. So that could be worse. That could be worse. I don't think I get that one. I don't think I get that one. Oh, come on. Finish. Oh, they missed the build power. That truly could have been so much worse. Okay, we're good. And they fly over this. Very funny pathing there. I'm glad that this guy is going air now. I wish you would eat the hover lab. It's 900 metal. That's doing nothing for you. But, you know, you can't have everything. Let's see, what am I going to do here? OT2. I don't trust this guy to know how to sell con, but I hope he does. And that is why I'm asking, by the way, is that I don't want to just send the metal and then find out that I'm getting nothing for it, you know what I mean? Wow.
You're overflowing metal.
I am overflowing metal, which has a lot to do with how many mexes I've taken.
You've received new units.
I take everything back. You're the best. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Well, okay. I guess I'll build it myself and then give this back to you. Or maybe I can just... Okay, no, that... I was hoping it would, like, retain my ownership of the builder, but it does not, apparently. Man, this guy's... I mean, I'm surprised, you know, 3 Chev and 14 OS. You wouldn't necessarily expect these kinds of struggles, no offense. Yeah, please give me this.
You've received new
Okay,
units.
there we go. We're still in it. We're still in it, gang. And then, honestly, yeah, maybe that's actually the route. Is there, and then back here, right? And I'm also thinking about, yeah, I think I need some energy scaling. And I'll make a T1 con to assign to the T2 as a helper. Okay, and here we are getting shelled by artillery and losing everything. Feels bad. I'm wondering about switching into pounders from brutes, because if I'm taking a defensive posture here, maybe pounders are the more defensive choice, right?
Low power.
And I'm worried about... Oh, I'm really worried about this. Literally, I was about to say I'm worried about a push through here, and then I look and it's already happening. I hate being Bar Cassandra. I always know what's gonna happen, but I can never... It's never the right time. The team's never ready to listen. Now, yeah, this is a situation where Pink could push me, and if this was a
T2 unit
higher
detected.
OS lobby, you would certainly see that push taking place. That would be the reason for this push, would be to draw me out of position, to make this one work. This does not appear to be the set play that they went for this time. And you know what? That's okay. But I'm just pointing out that was an opportunity that they had. Would have been big. They could pull that off. What else will be big is if I can get my T2 economy up. Because, yeah, now we are lagging on mexes. Now we are sort of feeling the pain here. Okay, it would be awesome, actually, to see that Rattlesnake get built, so I'm going to support building that with my comm. My army's all healed up here, so I don't need it working there. And I'm going to build, like, maybe a few lines of mines here. Just because, you know, I think you know why. Yeah, again with this shit. Okay, let's see. What can we do? What can we do?
You've received new units.
Oh, dude. I mean, okay. I will use that, actually. Let's make Jaguars. those. Oh, interesting. Small force there, actually. Not that much artillery, so it's not as scary as it could be. This is a good reminder that I need a Juno. And then technically also anti-nuke, but I'm not going to go for that because, this is one of those games where you've got to cut corners when you can and where you can, and I think anti-nuke is an acceptable corner to cut. A bit of a risky play. I might eat those words. Oh man, look how well that's working.
Low power.
You love to see it. Of course, only when he has direct vision, which is the downside. So I'm actually going to queue up. I'm going to assume Red's still going to be hanging out in that area. I'm going to queue up a Juno shot. And you can go back to scaling. And we're just going to clear 3 of those and have one of them work on you, but maybe 3 of them boost this. I'm tempted to have them boost the worker directly, but I'm afraid I'm going to forget that I did it. And they're going to like stay on that and not be building up the lab later in the game. So that's just me adjusting, knowing my own limitations and playing within them. Now at this point, this is not a game of I'm going to build the perfect army and win. This is a game of I'm going to build the perfect economy so I can get that army. And it feels weird to say that, but like, we are behind on mexes. So I need to do some eco-scaling and just hope that they're not like... Basically that they're resting on their laurels is what I'm looking for here. Really good wind right now. I wonder if I can take advantage of that somehow. I'm gonna boost that, get that, and then get that, right? And still not dead, incredibly. And yeah, my logic here being this costs a lot of energy, so getting it when there's high wind is just a good idea, even if it's not needed. I'm currently... Oh, and we're about to die here. I see it, man. I think I need to take, like... Yeah, I'm going to take a token force of tanks to defend. Get up my artillery fight command up. You know what? Actually, no, this is fine. We've got this, dude. Possibly don't have red, but here's the thing. Okay, I'm first off gonna clear that queue because I see Red's army over here. But now I'm just gonna push Red actually. Because if I see Red's army over here, I assume it's not here. It's possible that Red's just splitting forces, and okay, that actually is what's happening. But splitting forces in this case was not the right move because this force is too small to hold. So now I'm just going to walk in. And check the traversability. Oh yeah, there's a bit... I guess that's where the buildings are. Oh, hey, you can't run. You got nowhere to go, bud. You're thinking you can de-gun me, but... no, I'm just going to... This is a bottle and this is the core. So no, this ain't what we're looking for at all. We are going to kill that commander. Yeah, and honestly, I'm gonna get a little greedy to do this. I'm gonna send the lightning tanks right at him, and assume he's not paying enough attention to de-gun that specifically. Going to target down. Yeah, there it is. Okay, wow, I got really greedy there. And we'll see if it pays off. If it does, it'll be... Aw, damn. Okay, it's not going to happen. It wasn't meant to be. But, well, that's just foreshadowing for the next step of this game. Which is going to involve me catching that cock. Yeah, at this point I should not be producing any more artillery. I will still get missile trucks, and I'm going to switch back into brutes because I'm no longer on the defensive here, and so I care a lot more about move speed. And yeah, you might say go for the eco, why are you walking towards the defenses? It's to open this all up. It's to make sure that I can continue my aggression. If this current force dies, And so that's why I'm not immediately going for the eco damage, even though I agree that that is actually what ends the game. That's the logic behind that. Let's see. I'm gonna, pop down some build power over there. And okay, now we can move up. Now we can move up. And yeah, okay, whatever. Oh yeah, fun thing about Jaguars is they do have anti-air. So in situations like this where you're able to push up to the fighter wall, they can actually do a lot of damage to the air flare, which is super nice. Totally underrated feature thereof. You never buy them for that, but when you have it, it's nice to know it and nice to know how to use it. Okay, now there's a bunch of T2 gunships. So I'm just going to walk forward with everything that's in, and I'm going to pull everything else back, and I'm immediately going to start flak back at home. And I'm going to have you build that, and then immediately switch over to there. And the idea of moving these forward is twofold. Basically, number one, maybe they get some damage. Number two, they keep the wasps over here. Okay, and I'm actually worried about getting my comm sniped here. I'm not going to lie. Like, that is a thought. I'm not sure I agree with that, but I'm willing to take it under advisement. I think I'm in a situation where continuing to make T1 does make sense. T2 is much more expensive. Okay, I like the rattlesnakes here. They're actually being very effective. Oh man, the fucking... Okay, yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. Okay, this is probably it. This is probably it. That's all she wrote. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. I am going to try to do what I can over here. Fit what I can is probably not going to be a lot. You done? Or just accept your fate. Well, what are you gonna do? That's a good game in any case. I don't feel too bad about it. I mean, it definitely, like, it's, not to, I don't want to sound like I'm criticizing, but it definitely, just the dynamic of small team games is that, like, yes, a high OS player can do a lot, but a low OS player can do a lot too. It's something where, the game can sort of, there's only so hard you can carry, and if the other side dies, the other side dies. And if someone decides to open hovers on a map with one tiny pond, then that's just, it is what it is. Let me like make sure for a second my audio is coming through on the stream here. That's roughly what I was thinking. But, I mean, whatever. This one's playable. Although the title of it probably gives you some idea of what playing it looks like. I'm definitely going Armada if we get this one. All right, and actually getting started pretty fast here. Always nice to see. I do love this music when you're loading in. Like, this is what a video game is supposed to feel like. This is the correct vibe. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play. Let's see.
Please choose your starting
I think I
location.
want right here. Because I like how open this is. Right up until this point, of course. Maybe I go here? Is that it? I don't think so, but I'm willing to try it. And I'm going to expand very aggressively if... I don't know. This doesn't feel right. Something feels off. I don't know what the protocol is for this map, so I'm just gonna send cons in every direction I can. And, greed. Oh yeah, I was gonna go Armada. Wind Risk 9. I remembered this... Or, no, Wind Risk is 17. I remembered this being a good wind map, but I guess I was wrong about that. A lot of reclaim, though. I don't know. These starts feel kind of scuffed, actually. I feel like maybe Mortals should be here, and then it would make sense, because I would get this chunk, Mortals would get this, Massfer would get, like, over here, and then, like, that would be the lanes, right? Like,
Battle started.
this feels like two people in one lane, just trying to divvy it up. But, I don't actually know this map that well. This is one thing. I'm like... I may have a good number of hours on bar, I may have a decent OS, but it's only been like a year or two for me. There's a lot I'm still learning about, like, the things that seasoned players would just know off the top of their head, you know? I think I'm gonna edge build this radar here, if I can. That's really good coverage. I'll do that on my way out and grab this mech too. But before that, let's get the factory up and all that good jazz. I am going to be a tiny bit greedy with my starting winds here. Of course, the wind speed is laughing at my greed, mocking me for daring to dream.
Low power.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, I'm just gonna do my best here. That's all you can ever do. Now, I'm Armada, which means I can't make exploiters, which is actually low-key kind of a bummer. Because in situations with this many, like, far-flung expansions, and this many mexes and narrow chokes, both of those are contexts where an exploiter really slaps. But, it's not to be, not today at least. Now let's see here, get some more winds up. The con takes a lot of energy to build, so you don't actually want to boost it with your commander right away. You want to scale your energy income till you're over 100 comfortably, And now with the wind picking up too, I'm definitely going to be switching over at just the right time here, I think. And with this guy, I'm actually going to start out with a con turret because we've got good wind income, and the con turret takes a lot of energy as well. And then after that, I'm going to be able to send this guy out of base, and I think this one goes back here. And then this guy,
Low
who will be
power.
out in a bit. Yeah, I guess I'm doubling up too much here. This probably isn't good, actually. I will switch you back to wind income. This guy will help with that, and then go over here, and then maybe build that. I was originally thinking do that with the comm, but I don't know if that actually is necessary, right? Oh, you're air. What the heck? Okay. That changes things a lot, because now I have to watch this. Okay. So, how am I going to adapt to that? Get this radar faster, and you are going to build a couple of these pop-up guys, because these things are OP, especially against early T1. And then also, actually, yeah, let me boost out another con before I get the radar even. And I'm just going to spread these guys out. Oh, yep, there it is already. Alright. No sweat. And, yeah, I mean, I guess maybe that's the move? And then you go back here, and over here, because it feels like I'm just going to end up with nothing, is what it feels like. It feels like everything that I could get, I'm racing someone else, and they're just going to barely beat me to it. Wind risk is bad at the moment. Like it's saying it like it's going to change. Man, these people got to let me live, I tell you. I will claim those. Okay. I'm versus exactly one guy here, so I'm going to bunch up my forces and push. Knowing that I have turrets in place. Oh no. Vogelster is a good player, and is doing the correct thing over there. Nothing I can do to help, I'm afraid. Now this is a good engagement for me. So I'm actually gonna I'm gonna double down on it. And yeah, I'm gonna pull out now. But no, that was good. That felt correct. Dude, you don't need this much metal for airplay, but you're literally fucking robbing me of, like, my chance of being viable. What the... Man. I'm gonna try not to get frustrated, but this is annoying me a little bit here. It just means I need to get metal in other places. So I will push up into mid here. My opponent weirdly not doing that. Yeah, where do I put this radar? Maybe there. It wants to be on the top of the hill, so I get coverage of the top of the hill. But then, of course, you know, that has a quarter that it's totally blind on. So that's not ideal either. What is that sound? Huh. I don't know. They're always adding little things to the game, so if you notice something that doesn't feel quite right, you always gotta be like, is that something new? Is that a thing? Man, okay. Can we please just not let Blue just run away with this? I'm gonna go into Rocketeers so that I can be more aggressive here. That's my game plan at this point. And I'm gonna try to deny this metal over here if I can. Oh, you can edge build that. Okay, so that's useful. And then definitely take out those. And if I can even just get, like... Yeah, that's nice. That's good. Of course, a bit of metal inside enemy turret line is always unfortunate.
Low
Okay, now you're
power.
running into mace range, so you got to worry about that. And I do have a res spot here, so I'm gonna. Oh my god, dude. Okay, not great. Always rough when that's happening on like the exact opposite corner from where you are. It's like I'd love to help you, I truly cannot. And let's remember to scale eco here, because I got focused and forgot. And okay, yeah, let's not be eating the trees that we could always get to. Let's get the things that are going to be contested. I'm so happy with this radar coverage. That's really good. That's like the best thing I've got going for me right now. Yeah. I don't think the tanks are it, to be honest with you. Especially not light tanks, because they actually... I mean, with tanks you can rush Rocketeers, but the light tanks actually don't have enough health to do it well. You kind of want the heavier options. And I don't want you to die if I can help it, but sometimes I don't think you want. Now, yeah, oh no. Bombers are not anti-unit units. They're anti-building units.
The whole
and
team
a lot
is
of
wasting
people,
metal.
waste metal and talk about how to play the game when they're fucking up too. So yeah, that's me needing to shut up. But yeah, that's the truth. And I guess this actually is a consolation on the fact that Pink took all the mexes I wanted, is that they're overflowing the metal to me anyway. So that's something. Yeah, Pink is an absolute maniac here, taking way too much metal. You need to carry the game if you're going to take that much metal. And I mean, I'm not saying they won't. I'm not saying they won't. But I'm saying that's what needs
You're
to happen
overflowing metal.
for this to be all right. And I'm just going to build a ridiculous wind farm here. And actually, I'm going to hold down space while I'm doing it. There we go. To distribute that command. Which just means that their paths are going to be more independent of each other, so you don't have the awkward thing of like one standing in the place where the other needs to build. It does slightly slow down the build times of each wind turbine, but it's marginal. Oh no. Where are you going, bud? Okay. I don't really have enough wind income for T2, I think.
An allied commander has died.
I'm surprised it took that long. Now let's see, what's happening here? What can I do? I can tech up to T2 and push with artillery. And I just want to like put the fear of God in them until that point, making them think this is the big threat. Dude, what the fuck? Are you trying to tell me to take those mexes that are currently being covered by enemy tanks? Is that the idea? I mean, it's truly like so many people trying to backseat drive this game. It was the same
You're
last
overflowing metal.
round, and it's happening again, and I don't get it, man. Like, I mean, I appreciate advice as much as the next person. That's completely wrong. There's a ridge here. They're not protecting anything. Okay, and now we see the T1 artillery
Aircraft spotted.
showing up and trying to give me a bad time. So this T2 is really urgent. This cannot come soon enough. And I think welders are going to be my weapon of choice. I need to be ready to D-gun. This is probably going to come to that. They might go for, yeah, they're going to go for this angle, which is smart actually. But it does give me a little more time to do what I need to do. Oh wow, they saw one or two turrets and they pull around. That's how fucking OP these things are, dude. Like, I actually think they probably should have walked in there. But, like, people respect them. Oh, and let's put this on repeat. We'll do 1-to-1 with Hounds and Welders. To be honest, I forgot I'm not Cortex, and I was thinking about going Sheldons, which would actually be perfect here. But obviously not on the table at the moment. Yeah, I don't love this situation that I find myself in here. I think this is an overplay, though. I'll tell you that much. These guys, no, yeah, okay. And there it is. Yeah, you were just waiting to charge. Okay, you're Armada Air. I just realized that. So you don't have shurikens, so you can't help me or yourself here. And yeah, this just ends up being a 2v1. And frankly, it's amazing it took 12 minutes. Yeah, okay, you're gonna try to bomb them. That's the game plan. That's how this is gonna work. Let's hit some B guns. Let's see what we can do. Now we've begun this direction. And they're going to take out my lab. So now, yeah, totally knows. And yeah, this lobby's cursed. And this is the thing, man, is like, you can't hate being a high OS player in low OS lobbies, but like these are the games. There is no magical 29 OS win the game automatically button. You just gotta get the wins that are available to you and hope that those outnumber the losses, and this is definitely one that was not available to me. This was just this was going to be a loss from the start, you know. So what are you going to do? All right, thanks for playing. I'm going to quit out of this lobby. Let's see if there's another good one. Let's see if noobs. Let's go. Now it does feel like it's bad taste to join a noob lobby, but let's see what the OS spread is. Yeah, okay. They got a max rating, 22. I couldn't have joined there anyway. Rotato, all welcome. Is this too sweaty? Yeah, this is pretty sweaty. I don't necessarily like the sweaty 8v8s. In like a 4v4, I'll totally do it, because then there's just like a few good people, and it's actually something where it feels like you can learn from it by watching them. But with 8v8, there's so much going on that, I don't know, I find it harder to learn from those. And now, yeah, this is a situation where basically there's nothing going on in bar. So that's where I just was. I'm not rejoining there. Maybe we do like 1v1s? I'll host a 1v1 lobby. And I always have to do... And switch this to 1v1. I will play. I'm not that good at 1v1. I'm actually overrated. Because I've mostly played against like friends, rather than against like people at my level. So I've gotten it like a little overinflated that way. Next map. That one actually did look interesting, but let's get like, oh, and yeah, let's rename help me practice 1v1. I always like to put chill in the lobby name, and it's a tricky thing because a lot of the time it's not true. A lot of the time when you see that, it's set by like the least chill people you know. I don't know why that is, but I always like to put it there because, you know, whether you believe it or not, it is true. I'm just trying to vibe, man. This I think is a good map. I haven't played on it in ages, but I think I remember it being good. So let's see, and if no one joins in like a minute or two here, I'm going to take off, but I'll give it a try, you know? This is the only thing that's a bummer with bar. Arrakis new patch. Oh, is there a new glitters? That's actually interesting. Let's spec a glitters lobby, actually. We will do... I don't really like playing glitters, to be honest with you. I don't enjoy it. Well, that's a lie. Sometimes I enjoy it. But more often, I find it frustrating. It's not as bad as straight. It actually is a good map. But I think 8v8 just isn't for me, to be honest with you. But it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch. There's a lot going on. So let's see what happens here. This is a good lobby too. We got that 51, 52, 40 OS. Lot of good players in here. A lot of names I recognize, and hopefully they can get a full 8v8. I am seeing that this 4v4 lobby opened back up. I'm not super into it though. Oh, this could be good. Yeah, yes, let me in. Let me in. Oh man, this must be, I think Phantom is, oh damn. That's twice in a row that I've just missed playing against this person. Well, what are you gonna do? Man, I got so excited. Whatever. Now this is, I believe, a remake of a StarCraft 2 map. Or at least it's inspired by it. Which is kind of funny to see in such a different game as Bar. But I'm into it. We could maybe... Oh, Gecko's on. Oh, doing co-op. Never mind. Meh, whatever. We're close to being able to get a 2v2 here, but you never want to tell anyone to sit one out. So we'll wait for 4. We'll wait for 4. Now this map, let's see. You have fairly separated start locations. I don't like how it rings you whenever there's a map vote now. I don't like it. I don't like this map either, to be honest with you. A lot of complaining today going on from me. I'll own it. I'll call it what it is. I'm complaining. But, yeah. This is a small enough map, though, that you can just sort of play it like you're playing a 1v1 and probably not lose, as long as you know how to play a 1v1, which is why I was hoping to practice those, but you can't always get what you want. Well, let's see. And Arrakis new patch, still waiting to get off the ground here, 15 out of 16. So I don't feel like I'm missing anything over there. If it starts up, though, I might switch over and jump in as a spec. Let's see. Yeah. I wish Bar had some kind of matchmaking, not gonna lie. There's a lot that I love about lobbies, I just wish they went faster. And I feel like maybe if there was an alternative to them that went faster, that would be a good thing. But, meh, I don't know. It's just, really you need more players, that's what it is. You need the player base to reach that critical mass. You need that Steam release. That'll be the day. That'll really be awesome when that happens. Oh my god, Raigeki in the 3v3 noobs lobby. Man, you have nightmares about that shit. If there's such a thing as the opposite of a noob. Yeah. Oh, 27 OS, we might get a good game here. Let's go. Okay. Nice. Yeah. I don't actually disagree, to be honest with you, about getting another map. Definitely not this one, though. Oh my god. This is all so cursed. I'll do it again. Ay. I mean, don't tell me you're seriously thinking about playing this. I mean, we can play it if you want, I guess, but... If we play this map, this is going to be a real goofy game. I don't know this map, so I don't feel good about voting for or against it. Man, Cranky Grumster, living up to your name. Basic trash map for trash can dumpsters. Literally, oh my god, 6 words in that sentence, and half of them are about trash. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Tell me how you really feel. Oh, yeah. This is it. Man, bunch of cowards. Bunch of cowards in this fucking lobby, I tell ya. Oh, yeah, you want shore to shore? You want to play shore to shore? Oh, no. This map fucking blows, dude. This map, I don't like this map at all. This map is so goofy because so much of it ends up being these really sick naval battles. These really sick naval battles that matter 0%, and what does matter percent is the one person back here sniffing glue as they fucking eco all day.
Please choose your starting location. Let's see if we can communicate. Let's try. I know you're there, obviously. I'm just seeing if you can figure out the words that are being placed on your screen or not. Because if not, 6OS, there's a very limited amount of build space here, and you can actually do more harm than good. Yeah, there you go. There you go. If you take up too much space, it can really be a problem. Good wind map. That's a little bit annoying. So I want to go Cortex. Traditionally, you're supposed to go Armada for wind, but that does rely on having big buildable areas to put your wind farms in. Which is obviously not what we get here. Now, I'm going to have to make a little bit of air, too. I'm not just going to go ground. Although, actually, do you need air? I forget if you need air or not here, to be honest with you. I think a little fighter screen can't hurt, but I think mainly you want flax is the primary thing. Like, if you have flak around here, that does a lot for you. If you have flak boats, that does a lot for you. But yeah, I'm going to greed pretty hard, basically. I am going to get some Shuris out, though. Yeah, I think I do need to go air. I've made up my mind. I'm going to start bots, then get some cons out, eat the bot lab, transition into air, and go Battle
like utility
started.
air from there, and obviously also eco. That's my game plan. Let's see if I can remember it long enough to execute it. Okay. Yeah, the title is good here. That's true, actually. No one doing anything too crazy. This all more or less makes sense. I think Tyler's going to need a little more energy, as you'll find in a minute here. But I'm not actually certain about that.
Of course you can. I'm gonna make 3 cons and give the third one to my guy here. That's my plan for these. First one's gonna go over there, and then pop down a con turret right here, and then just start scaling wind. We will eat these down the road. And this guy is gonna, yeah, just do that whole thing. And then this third one will go up to Wirenut, who has requested it. Oh, I always, for some reason, hit the wrong button there and hit the metal when I'm trying to do the other thing. Yeah, no, we definitely... I don't mean to micromanage, but, you know, just making sure that people are paying attention. And I'm probably going to drop down my air lab in just a bit here. Maybe after these converters I'll do it. And then, yeah, sort of thinking forward with these build turrets that when I go T2, I'm going to want one build turret in range to help me upgrade the mexes. Really good wind map here. It would be silly not to go wind. I gotta, you know, it's essentially mandatory. Could have done that a lot more efficiently if I was thinking about it more. And I think early on I am going to send out some scouts. Just to get the lay of the land here, see how far pushed up they are, all of that, because I'm really worried about us dying in, like, the near future, because we have no scouting, no visibility. We don't know if we're behind.
Enemy commander destroyed.
Oh, okay, so that must be their eco player self-destructing, meaning that they're doing a T2 rush. They're playing... You know what, actually, yeah. This probably does take precedence over going air. Especially now that I know that they're doing that.
You're overflowing metal.
Man, this dude, I wonder if this is a mind game or if he's just really that stupid. You know? You never can tell, really.
Low power.
I've seen it go both ways. I'll just say that.
Aircraft spotted.
Oh, shit.
Air transport detected.
Okay, yeah, hopefully. Yeah, if you can catch that with an AA boat, that would actually be, like, completely huge. Okay, and they are remembering to eat the rocks. That's good. That's good. Speaking of eating rocks, maybe I'll do the same.
Low power.
So let's see who paid. Yeah, Leto paid. So you get first go. And then the next one up is gonna go to Pink here. Oh, I like this. The enemy C is not playing this how I would have played it at all. This is a very defensive stance, very greedy actually. We just need to be ready for Platypus. And then we'll be fine. We have good sonar coverage. It's decent, but it could be better. But I'm not gonna insult their intelligence. I'll let them play their roles and I'll play mine. Okay, so we should be good here. Oh, wow. Now I'm wondering, do I eat the T2 lab? I think I do. I think I do, right? Although, wait, no, my metal storage is actually low enough that I can't do that yet. And these guys give 600 a pop on metal storage, so I'm gonna have to upgrade my mexes and then I can go into that plan of eating the lab. And ideally, I would also get to the point here where I can overflow energy to the team, because no one is currently overflowing. Which, I mean, it's fine, but it's nice to be able to, you know, a rising tide and all that. I didn't even mean that for that to be a joke about ships, but it just, if you think about it, it does work that way. A rising tide does raise all ships on this naval map. Love that this is coming out now. Corsair definitely necessary. I'm worried a little bit because they did show air, and we don't have air. So that's gonna be my next act after I eat the T2 lab, which I think I'm gonna get started on now, right? Because yeah, I don't quite have the metal storage to pull it off, but I think that we're gonna finish this pretty quickly here. Yeah, 30 seconds. And this is the sort of attention to detail with eco play that you need to have. It's boring, it's tedious. I personally don't enjoy it all that much, but it's just many things, many very fiddly things that need to be gotten precisely right. Good engage there at the front, love to see it. And yeah, this comes up just in time. Our metal storage is up to 3,300. We are not banking any metal, and we switch to eating this as quickly as possible. And then back to building. Yep, 0. Let's check the.
You're overflowing metal.
God damn it! Careful, Icarus. Okay. Let's scale some build power while we're here. Because, yeah, build power scaling is going to be what really makes the difference in the end. I see... Yeah, I really have a strong suspicion that Blue is massing air. and waiting to strike, meaning I need to go air as soon as I reasonably can, which reasonably is going to be as soon as this fusion finishes. That's my game plan. I'll throw down only one energy converter.
Enemy commander
Oh
destroyed.
good, they got Blue's comm. Nice, 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 nice. Love to see it. And yeah, I truly feel that I'm living on borrowed time here. So we are just going to set up that air screen fucking ASAP. I don't know if it needs to be this urgent, but the fact that I don't know is what's motivating me. More than anything. I wonder if I should have self-destructed my comm. Oh yeah, let me get like 3 scouts out before I go into this, actually. And APHIS is more efficient, technically, in terms of like energy to metal ratio. But the fusions go up faster, so they're less disruptive to your building. Now, okay, so what we're gonna do here is this. I'm just gonna scout.
T2 unit detected.
Okay, they do have T2 up over there. And I don't see a fighter screen at all. So let's see, we've got 2 eco players and 1 flag between them. So yeah, wow, he actually is making tumbleweeds. I'll be damned, I thought that was trolling. Okay, so what we do in a situation like this is we just make a shitload of bombers. I guess I don't even need the fighters, right? So, yeah, this is going to be a very specific... Oh, yeah, I don't even need to hit that. You can kill that. I don't need to do that for you. Green does not probably have flag up, or at least didn't last time I checked. Oh, yep. Okay, you got the T2 bots. The rate of fire is pretty low, though, so I'm still going to get some good connections off. Okay. And blue does go into fighter production. So now I will, of course, match that. And now I think is the timing for an APHIS, to be honest with you. But let's scale build power first a little bit, and then we can do that. And what I'm going to do here is, yeah, let me... Okay, actually, this is T2 air out of blue, so I will match that. And I will forget what I was about to say because this is more important. Let's go in T2 right now, and that will put a hold on the APHIS situation. It's, yeah, VS. You can tell I don't play air a lot.
You're overflowing metal.
The second that my production pauses for a moment, suddenly I'm overflowing, which does tell you something good. Okay, yeah, you do have a functional air screen up now. Good job. And now I will put the heat on. Go there, and then control there. And we're just gonna make Nighthawks. And I could probably make dragons too, actually. But I want a good fighter screen up, because when you're ahead, some people have different approaches. I think playing very conservatively does make a lot of sense, to be honest with you. That's my personal preference. Oh, yep. Oh, boy. I'll get some torpedo bombers. Just so that I can be like an extra layer of defense for this. Do I have an auto group for these even? Actually, I don't. Wow. It's a unit that I built so infrequently. I don't even have an auto group for it. Let's put you on 6, I guess. Yeah, this is good. And then the platypus, I'm pretty sure it's either them or their counterpart for the other faction that you can't actually hit with torpedoes. It's one of the two. So I'm gonna get some wasps out as well, just to make sure I have a way to take care of that.
Nuclear bomber detected.
Be viable. Oh, nuclear bomber. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yep. This is the worst case scenario. And yeah, no shit. But to eat these all for metal. Oh wow. Man. Okay. Wow, yeah, they actually they get this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, flak, obviously. Oh wow, and they're actually mismicroing the bombers to the point where I'm going to survive. This is a game that I deserve to lose, and that I feel bad about still being in. But here we are. You take those, I guess. Incredible. And now, let me see. Now we just make, like, big ships and hit them from a distance, right? Like, one flagship ends the game, basically. If they're playing it right. I wish they would take the goddamn mexes like I mentioned. That would be pretty important right now, actually. I'm gonna make a second little production base over here. And we're just gonna throw down some shit so I don't have to remember it. How actually is the best way to lay this out? I don't entirely know. Okay. Hopefully this battleship, I forget how long their range is, 880? That should be enough. Oh yeah, and let me get like 5 of these, 5 of those. And then yeah, fuck it, I'll get a dragon. I'll get a dragon. No, not yet, not yet. I gotta eco more first. I don't have enough metal banked to justify that. And this is what sucks about this map, is this is just boring for everyone involved, you know? I'm pretty sure. Not that I want to speak for anyone else, but it's hard to imagine it not feeling kind of boring. And now I've had a brush with death, and I've emerged a changed fish. I am going to throw down a lot of flak everywhere that I can, just for safety. I'm not going to send my air up to deal with that, because I don't think I have a lead on the fighter count. I'm basically trying to ignore the air game and win the eco game, is my plan here. That's how I'm trying to play this. Which might be a hot take. But there you go. I want a T1 Air Lab too. Maybe this is the wrong time to be building that. I can't be so impulsive. But I want to be able to build T1 builders so that I can send them to assist a T2 builder. Excuse me. I am going to move my air screen up, though. Yellow has a line of flak boats. Thank you so much for that. That's really essential. And yeah, now the eco-scaling can continue in earnest. Yeah, I mean, the income is spiking up here. You're seeing everything you want to see, really. I wonder if they have anti-nuke. We haven't seen it yet. That'd be kind of a funny way to end the game. It's just a nuke. You know, I never build these. I don't even know if there's like anything I need to know when building them. But I guess we'll find out together. Now, I think there's some kind of mod that lets you, like, do this and eat all of them. Like a widget for that. I don't know what it is, though. I've seen it, though. Queue up that attack so that it fires as soon as it possibly can. I'll make another energy storage here. And move my commander away from these. Just in case the worst happens. Let's go back to getting our air screen up as soon as that's finished. So yeah, we're building our eco over here, so this build power is going to be all about building air. And I think we can even justify getting some screamers, right? Like, these aren't normally good. But in this case, we're so far back that, like, anything that gets past this many layers of defense, you probably do want,
T3
like,
unit detected.
super heavy burst
Titan
on.
detected.
Okay, yeah, he is going for Titan. This dude literally just doesn't know what team chat is. Incredible. You know what? I also feel like you're less likely to have anti-nuke up. It's probably going to cover both of them if they do make it. Let's look how far this covers. Actually, wow. There's a chance. There's a chance. If I, like... Yeah, maybe I bias it over to the side here. Yeah. I think that actually... There's a chance that'll work. Which would be really fun. If so... I'm nervous putting the Aphis next to the nuke. Like, what if it clips it on its way up or something, you know what I mean? That doesn't actually make sense, but... makes me anxious. I'm gonna cloak my comm just so I don't forget to do it later if I ever need to. And yeah, this is a situation where you need to go and back to energy converters very quickly after you finish this Aphis. And I mean, yeah, like I said, this is what sucks about this map. It's like, how long have we been here? And we all know the game's over. But it's just a matter of the formalities, which, yeah, it took 28 minutes for someone to realize they could build a flagship without it, is basically what I'm saying. But now we've finally reached that point, thank God. And now let's see, I really hope the nuke gets off, because I never get to build these. I never think to. And it never feels like the right choice. It's very much, it's kind of an indulgent play, you know what I mean? But it's fun. It's fun. It'll make good YouTube content. And yeah, strategically, nuking where the plasma shields are probably does make more sense because it's where this guy can't as easily do damage. But I'm just thinking this is more likely to not... Okay, yeah, they do have anti-up, so never mind. And it is from blue, and it is just barely in range. So let me try again. If that's where the anti-nuke's coming from. Resigning? Is that what this is? Okay, so this, I think, is where I switch into dragons. Oh no. Oh no! You're trapped! Oh no, guy! Get out of there. Get out of there. What are you doing? And then I don't actually even want to build that. I just want to have the blueprint down so I can walk away from it. And then, yeah, I guess I'll just do it like that. Okay, beautiful. We're getting some work done over there. Love to see it. And I'll get 2 dragons up, and then I'll send them in along with all the anti-air. Oh yeah, and this is firing now. Let's see. Let's see if this corner is outside of anti-nuke range. That'll be really funny if it is. And the next one, we're just gonna hope that he somehow got lucky and killed the anti. Wait, this one might actually get through. Yes! Yes! It's doing it! Oh, that is so satisfying. Oh man. Let me count them. I hope that doesn't sound patronizing. I actually mean that. Alright, there you go. There you go. That's a win. It took a little longer than I'd like it to. I feel bad for Maximus there. There's nothing more depressing than being on the other end of that. It just feels aggressive. Ringing for that, you know, like don't ring me. I can see what's happening. I got eyes. Ring is supposed to mean like you're not paying attention. You need to pay attention. And like when I am paying attention, I don't want to get rung. Call me crazy. Now this is way too big for 3v3. Oh, Joyceco. Nice. Okay. And we got a stud clanner on this side. Let's see if the two of us can make up for Cranky Grumpster, who presumably will be cranky this game as well. Now, where do I want to go on this map? I think over here. Well, let's see where Stud places.
Please choose your starting location.
A lot of metal this side. A lot of metal this side. So let's see if I can do anything with it. Gotta go Armada bots here, I think. Wind risk does kind of hurt, but such a big map, so much metal, you can expand your energy so fast back here. And you really do just want like 50 billion pawns to hold it all down. Waiting for Cranky Grumpster's computer to stop throwing a tantrum. There we go. This looks pretty good. I would probably have pink fuchsia start up here. Whatever color this is, man. I don't know. Probably would start up here. Just more even coverage that way.
Battle started.
I usually play it so greedy with the wins, but I'm going to try to change it up this time. I think this might be my last one. I'm starting to... You start to hit a point where your brain's just not running as fast. It's harder to talk at that same cadence. Run out of stuff to say. You need to just take a little breather. And it could be a 10-minute break, but I think I'm going to call it for the day after this game. I think I've said enough. But yeah, let's end on a high note here if we can.
Low power.
Okay, so 4 is enough to harass with. And then we'll just let it run at its normal speed for the rest of the order. I just really want this up early so I can catch harassment. Because that's how you die on a map this big, you know? And maybe I drop an LLT and move out. I think I need... Not yet. I need another con before I can get away with that. But I want to take these mexes so fast. I want to like expand my metal income as greedily as I possibly can once my build order and base is sorted out. Okay, Sly over here. This is where we stop using the control group and we switch to manual. Micro. Okay, this could be good. That could be really good. Yeah, okay. Explosion took out one of them, but whatever. And I saw a con go this way, so I'm going to try to harass that too if I can. There we go. We'll hit that from opposite sides, get that flanking damage if we can. These guys are going to throw down that build turret, then scale eco, and go do that. And my comm is just going to think about moving forward, taking mexes in the most efficient way it can. Gotta run away to, avoid the grunt there. And now, I would say that's some good early eco damage. So the important thing now is not to let up. Against, in a situation like this. Because a lot of players are going to be like, okay, I got my harassment done. I checked that off the checklist. I can move on. Okay, what's next? And what's next is more harass, to put it bluntly. Okay, that's those guys cleaned up. Comm's probably going to be where I'm running here, so I need to keep an eye on these, so I can turn them around instantly if I need to. Okay, that's not a comm. Comm's probably back here building these then. No, you're just not taking them. Wow, okay. I wonder if I can get more eco damage in. No, that's too greedy. That's too greedy. Oh wow, blue's really running through them over there. That's no good. I definitely need to be careful about that. Yeah. Oh, interesting. That's weird how that works. I was trying to do a grid command at the start of the build queue, and it kind of messed up the order, I think. I'm really worried about getting harassed here. And you can imagine why. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm worried about. As soon as I'm moving on you, you're moving on me. I thought that meant that he wasn't going to be prepared. That was actually a mind game, I guess. Gotta finish that beamer. We'll be up just in time, I think. Yeah, let's go. Nice, dude. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I think Blue's doing a lot too. But it's everyone has a little bit of main character syndrome when they when they're having an intense game. It's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my god. I'm not sure if Grumpster's being sarcastic or not. Resbots. That's what I'm forgetting. I need to res this field if I can. Plus anything closer to home if there is anything. Oh. I did not mean that. I meant eat the metal, but understandable
Aircraft
confusion.
spotted.
Oh shit. Who's there? Oh, damn. Okay, blue went air. Yeah, that tracks. And I think cancel all of this and go straight into maces for the defensive play here. I wonder if this is supposed to be like an APM check, like trying to distract me from the game, like as a tactic, you know what I mean? But if that's the case, it's not working, because I know better than to type when I got a game to play. Giving me tons of stuff to res later if I survive. Which I think the maces will be able to hold on for a good long while. I'll take a nominal amount of eco damage here. Okay, maybe that's more than nominal. But, actually, I think I'm fine. And my lab is still up, so I can just crank out those res bots and set them to work. And the bombers somehow did not end the game, which is good to see. I'm surprised by that, actually, but I'm certainly not complaining. Okay, I will 100% buy that.
You've received new units.
Fucking clutch. Incredible. I don't even know where to send it. There's so many backline mexes here, it's ridiculous. Yeah, you guys are gonna do that. And then I can have you go over here, scale energy there. You go over here, scale it. I don't want to box in my mexes necessarily. Man, this dude just, it's
T2
live
unit
journaling
detected.
this game is what's happening. Which, I mean, it's cute, but, whatever, man. I don't know. At a certain point, you gotta play, you know? And I'm worried about these now, because they're really slow. And so I don't want to put them too far forward and get in a situation where they can't get back as fast as they need to. Meanwhile, I think it's been long enough since we checked in on Sly here, so let's see what the situation is. Okay. I don't need to go there. There's pounders there. That's going to be an after I get my T2 Eco up project. Okay, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, you guys definitely should be rezzing over here, actually. I need more forward radar. I need T2 radar, actually, is what would really do the job for me. Oh, hey, that's a comm that should not be out here alone this late at night. You are in danger, my friend. That's kind of a dark joke. I don't actually feel good about saying that, but there we go. So I think I cut unit production here, and I build eco up a lot. I need more built turrets to support that eco growth. Oh yeah, and let's cancel that row, actually. This is all so sloppy, I apologize. This has never been the part of the game that I'm good at, to be honest with you. And I knew you would have that fucking T2 up, so I'm actually going to jump on top of you to kill it. And, yeah, because it's T2 artillery, right? So at close range, I can still fight it. So this is really good now.
You're overflowing metal.
Of course, I'm overflowing metal, so I should probably kick production back on. I was thinking about going T2 myself, but I don't know if now's actually the time. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, that's that's not mine. I thought I'd forgotten that. Now, the thing about tank push is just truly ridiculous survivability on them, which is super scary. Done right.
Radar lost.
Yeah, not surprising, I suppose. I want to eat the comm wreck first, so that they can't res it. Maybe do I go tanks? Do I go T2 or do I go tanks? I think maybe, actually, no, here's the goofy solution, actually, is T2
An allied
tanks.
commander has died.
Do I have time for that?
You're overflowing metal.
I'm going to go VX.
Enemy commander destroyed.
I'm gonna boost that, obviously. And that's to get a vehicle con out. Because what I'm thinking is I really want Jaguars. So I'm going to get that vehicle con, and it's going to throw that down. And yeah, there we go. That's that now. So now we can put all our build power into this, and very soon we'll be able to eat the T1 lab. I'm going to keep my T1 bot lab because I like being able to make res bots. I'm definitely keeping my combat so it doesn't get sniped from long range. But yeah, I think Jaguars are actually going to completely be what I need.
Radar
and these guys
lost.
are not going to see it coming. Pushing up way too greedily with this. You don't want to let me get in range, basically. You want to be dancing. You want to outrange me and stay at the end of your range just outside of mine. If you do this, then this happens. You know what I mean? And of course, you better believe I got the res bots on site. It might be too dangerous. I need to push forward before I can actually use them. How do the Jaguars fare in this matchup? Is this playable? You would think that if it was, it would have worked by now. I might be cooked. They might actually have me here.
Your commander is heavily damaged. You're overflowing metal.
Alright, well that's where I'm going to call it for today. That was a fun game. I wish I could have won it, and I probably could have if I'd played just a little better. But, you know, oh well. Yeah, let me figure out how to end this.